Let's untack my barrel horse from a trail ride. So I take my rein and I hook it to my breast collar just because sometimes she likes to walk off on me. And so I'm just doing it for a little extra security. Next, I do undo her bridle and I let her take the bit out at her own pace. And then I put the rope halter over her nose and I throw the tie around it and then I just tie it. And I make sure it's all nice and smooth and nice over her face and make sure it's in the right spot. Next, I just take the bridle and I put it away, make sure it looks nice and neat. And then I start doing the girth. So I already loosened my girth at the ends of my trail rides when I get off in the road, and then I walk her the rest of the way home. Then I just undo my back cinch. I keep that one loose. Then I move on to the breast collar. I leave the main ties that actually hook it to the saddle on my saddle because those are my main ones. So I just leave those on there and then I just undo the wither and then I just make sure that looks nice and neat and then I put that away. And then next I just throw the back cinch and the girth over the saddle. I do that on purpose just to prepare her for anything that might happen or if anything gets thrown around. And then I just slide the whole saddle and saddle pad off of her. And then I'll just go through and I'll brush out her mane and brush out her tail a little bit. Yes, she doesn't like her forelock being brushed. We're working on it. She's head shy. Then we do her tail a little bit just to make sure it looks nice and clean as much as it can be. Then I go through and I double check all of her hooves and I pick them and I stretch all of them. I do this all over again. And then she gets cuddles and loving because she was the bestest girl. She did great today, nice and calm and quiet. She did amazing. Then I choose which fly mask to wear, and I chose the Lycra one because her other mesh one started rubbing on her nose. I don't really like that, so I just chose to use my Hot Head Stalls Cactus Print Lycra fly mask, which previously before she ripped up and tore up, so I had to sew and fix some areas. Like I said, she's head shy, so she's not always the biggest fan of this, but right there she got a treat, so she's licking her mouth. And then next, I'm just going to put over her pasture halter, which has a snap away part that breaks in case of emergencies. And that's the end of it. Thank you for watching. Bye.